Welcome back to the KOAM Morning News. As we've said several times before, it is the spookiest time of year. And here comes the absolutely spookiest part of the whole year. It's a traditional part of Halloween at spook houses, and there's a lot of them in the 4 states today. We've got the Cadaver Zone right outside of Webb City. Welcome, Chaz, to the show. So it's great to have you. You brought along a special guest.
Yes, I did.
Who's helped us out on something, as we mentioned earlier. We've been planning for like a week and a half. So thank you for helping us out on this. And she's really good.
Yeah.
And very spooky. Very spooky. So tell me a little bit, first off, about the Cadaver Zone. How long have you guys been out there?
Well, this is our 9th season. We're at Cadaver and 43 Highway. We've been there, like I said, for 9 years. A friend of mine, my partner, talked me into starting this 9 years ago. So we set it up for the kids to be able to come out and have a good time. And a few people show up, and sometimes we know who most of them are, but every once in a while, you never know. Things just kind of happen.
Yeah. And so you've got some great actors and actresses out there.
Yes.
Like Harley here,
Yep.
who's doing a phenomenal job of being absolutely terrifying.
Yeah.
And this sound that she's making that's scary. That's a pretty scary sound. So tell me about some of the folks you have out there. What does it take to get all this together every year?
Oh, we will probably start working on it again for next year in January.
Wow.
We work on it all year long. It takes a lot of creativity. I'm not the creativity person. I'm the business guy. My partner is the guy that knows and thinks of all these crazy ideas. And then once he comes up with an idea, I can help build it and stuff, but I don't have that kind of, what is it, the left half of your brain that is creative?
I think so.
Mine's,
we'll go with that.
Yeah, that part of my brain doesn't work very good, but as you can tell, Harley's does.
Very, very much so. She is doing, like you said, just a great job. I don't know how they keep it up like they do. And so how many people do you have out there that you employ at the Cadaver Zone?
We have typically about 30 to 35 actors in the spook house somewhere or out of the spook house somewhere. Sometimes, they don't always do exactly what we think they're going to do.
And I think that adds to the surprise and suspense of the whole thing, because even you don't know exactly what's going to happen next.
Right. But another thing I want to bring up, Chris, that will help for some families, we do have what we call a Casper's Way, that if somebody gets way too scared, somebody will come in and take them through with a flashlight so they can continue to see the rest of the attraction, but still not get so scared that they might do something that they might not want people to know about.
I understand that completely. And that's great to be able to have that, because I've been out to some different spook houses over the years, and I've seen that happen with folks. I managed to make it through. I don't know how, because there's a lot of things in the world like that scare me half to death. But somehow I've made it through these things. But it's great that you have that resource for those that get a little bit too spooked to be able to make it back through, because I've seen some folks that legitimately freak out. And given Harley's role, and this is just one of many, and I can see where it's easy to freak out. And you're also a member, too, of a very special group online.
Yes, we are a member of 4statehaunts.com, and what that is there's 5 spook houses in the area. Of course, us, Cadaver Zone, Unleashed, Wolfman's House of Screams, Rest in Peace, Myers Inn in Carthage, and Project Fear in Parsons, Kansas. And we get together and share ideas, share leverage advertising opportunities and things to just make the haunt season in the 4-state area much, much better.
It certainly sounds exciting. So when are you open? What are some of the hours that people can expect?
Okay, we're open every Friday and Saturday night from 7 o'clock until at least midnight. As we get later in the season, typically the lines start getting longer, so that we may be there until 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning even. We stay there until people stop coming, until the line's gone.
All right. Well, Chaz, thank you so much for coming in this morning. We've got all this information on our website at koamnewsnow.com. The one thing we don't have on our website is Harley here, and that might be a good thing because she's extra spooky, and it's a little too spooky for this time of the morning. We'll be back with more of the KOAM Morning News on Fox 14 right after this.